Hello Tube Dwellers and welcome. I'm the Arcadean and this is Mabinogi Duel. Over the last week, a couple of people have asked me about this particular episode, 76, Shasha's Obsession. Now, for veterans of the game, this episode is quite straightforward, but if you're new, the mechanics can be a little bit difficult to get your head around. So, let's jump in and see exactly how to beat down this barbarian queen. Okay, so, game begins. Now, our opponent starts out with 70 HP, an ogre on the field, and 10 resources ready to go, as well as 4 spells in her grave. Now, those are going to be her traps, her counter summons, and her counter spells, and we need to be aware of those. Now, normally in these episodes and in battles and things like that, you're managing your own resources, but in this particular fight, you're being taught to manage your opponent's resources, and that's really the most important thing about this. So we have 3 particular cards that we can use to manipulate her resources. We have the Lie Detector, the Summon Dead, and the Mana Burn. Now we're going to ignore the Mana Burn. You can use it here if you want to, but it's better to use the other cards. So we will start out by summoning a Summon Dead on our opponent's battlefield, because we know it's going to be countered by her spell. And there it is, which causes the dead instead to be summoned down our side of the field with more HP and attack, which is fantastic for us. So the Summon Dead comes out, lands on the field, and now we have a creature of equal attack damage to our opponent's ogre, which is nice. So we can start to chip away, and every time the Summon Dead deals damage to Shasha, we're going to gain more experience, which is going to help us level up faster, which is really what we want. So now we'll fire off a Lie Detector. The counter spell will come out again, as it does, which causes the Lie Detector to do a lot more damage to our opponent. And then we get a little bit more damage off with the dead, which is great. So she continues to charge up by dropping spells and her traps right back into her field. We will level up here because now we have enough experience, and that puts us into a very good position because now we can start to really manipulate her resources. She won't level up in this battle, so she will only ever have one action, which is fantastic for us. So we're going to bring out some more dead just to drain those the counter spell, get the grave cost ranked up, get the mana out of her grave, out of her resource pool, I should say, and we'll hit her with another Lie Detector as well. Okay, so now she's down at, what is that, 5 mana. That's not too good for her. We'll do a little bit of damage, and we'll take some as well, but we just have to accept that. Okay, so she only has 7 mana left. Let's lure out another counter with that, and that drops her all the way down to 2 resources, which means that she now cannot counter any of the cards that we're going to use. So we will drop the Barbarian King right in front of the Ogre, which freaks her out. And poor Tanak really just wants to get off this airship. And now we've completely blocked the Ogre. We don't need to worry about it anymore. And we can just start hammering away at her health now, which is fantastic for us. So we'll level up. We'll charge up. We'll let our dead just carry on going. Bing, boom, boom. There we go. And Tanak continues to hack away at that ogre. At this point, there's nothing she can do. She only has that one ogre out onto the field. We don't need to worry about that at all. Our dead is just about to land the finishing blow. So all we need to do is charge up a little bit and land the final shot. There we go. Dead activates and lands the final shot. So that's basically how this battle goes. You've got to manage your opponent's resources and your opponent's sort of grave, because that's where she puts the traps, obviously. Excuse me. So start out with a Summon Dead, follow it up with a Lie Detector, level up to 2, and then just start draining away her resources until she has less than 4, at which point you can play Tanak in front of the Ogre if you need to, and just charge up for the rest of the match. So, I hope that's been helpful. If you would like to see any more guides on any particular episodes, just let me know down below in the doobly-doo or on Facebook or Twitter, and I will do my best to get them up as quickly as I can. So that's all for this guide, and that's all from me. Thank you so much for watching, and a special thank you to all the Arcanauts who have subscribed so far. Until next time, have fun, and good luck.